So Deb and I are going to model on how to train someone to baptize. And so Deb is going to share a short story, and then I'm going to ask Deb some questions, and then I will baptize her in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. So this is how you baptize someone. So Deb, share with us your short story of how you started following Jesus.
Okay, so I was talking to a friend about how I was really frustrated and guilty about doing things that I knew were wrong, and she told me that God says in the Bible that we've all messed up, and that God loved me, and He did something about that by sending His Son Jesus, who died for everything I've done wrong and everybody has done wrong, and then He was buried and rose again, and He's the King. And she said, if I asked for forgiveness and made Jesus my King, that I would be forgiven.
Great. And what's happened since that time?
Yeah, so after I did that, I, I felt that forgiveness you talked about, but also this freedom from not having to try to be good on my own. So,
Okay, great. And is it your intent to follow Jesus all the days of your life?
yes.
And do you realize that Jesus promised His Holy Spirit and that He would come into your life as you receive Jesus, and the Holy Spirit would be a comforter, a guide, and a counselor? So based on your profession of faith, I'm going to baptize you, Deb. Okay, Deb, go ahead and plug your nose and give me your other hand. And based on your profession of faith, I now baptize you in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Good. All right, there are two reasons why people do not baptize. One, they don't feel authorized, and we need to convince them from the Great Commission that they're commanded to make disciples, and baptism is a part of making disciples. And the second reason is because they don't feel competent and confident. And so if we train them and they practice, they'll not only be confident and competent, they'll be committed to baptizing those that they lead to the Lord.